That is the power of Malya, by the way, whoever's watching this. It's just that I'm blown away. I too, I speak to a lot of people, like coaching them, helping them pretty much thrive in their life. It's not just enough to, to live that liberated life, as we like to call it, in our group. But we want people to thrive. So we help build, businesses and build people to that thriving place. And it does take a certain level of confidence of a young woman as such as yourself, taking on five, pretty big names in a sense,
Yeah.
really taking them on and really sort of like guiding them and stopping them when it was the right time and doing like that whole thing that you did over there. It really takes a level of confidence that is just amazing. And that
Yeah.
really, really ties into that whole discussion because like we spoke about in the pizza shop, um, to have a level of confidence the way you have, especially as a young woman and especially as, which is amazing and you started telling me a little bit about your story, but it's incredible where you are today. It takes a high level of internal happiness to be able to do that. At least even if you're we all are still building in that happiness, but it's a lot of what we talk about in our workshop work of happiness is that every little thing that you do in happiness is you're inviting more of that confidence, more of that,
Mhm.
Malya, who is Malya, and that Malya that you're creating. And it's really evident, and that's why we're inviting you to this discussion of always being happy. And we did in the behind the scenes of this show, you were kind of, if I'm allowed to even say it, you're a little bit being vulnerable and saying like, I'm not sure if I'm always happy. Well, we
Not, I'm
started
not
talking
sure.
about it.
No, I'm not sure. It's not true. Like, that's my words. It's not true. Like, you're saying
Not
always
true.
be happy. That's not the truth. People are not
I'm
always
trying to be
happy.
nice here, so
No, 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 no. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, people who
yeah.
think like that's why like also successful people think successful people are always working every single second of the day and they're getting those calls in. It's not true. The amount of blood, sweat, and tears that go on within the business world and
Yeah.
entrepreneurship is like next level. Now, if you saw me, you see me today,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm smiling. If you saw
Hmm.
me tomorrow, you would have seen a lot of tears. And I don't necessarily share the tears because it's just not what I do. But when I have close friends that I share them with and I talk about why I'm feeling a certain way, it definitely helps. Today is a better day. I woke up this morning and I wrote today is going to be a better day. Yesterday was a very challenging day. Just things just weren't working. Things just weren't working. And I think it's very important to understand that if you look at a successful person or a very happy person, it's not that they're fake, that they're smiling on camera. They're not
Right.
fake. They're just not happy every single minute of their life. You have to be
Mm.
like, I don't even know who to be happy every single second of your life, but it's not the truth. People are not. And when I understood that even successful people are not working every single second of the day, I was like, oh, well, really? They also went through challenges. And that just develops like who you are and your skills. That's why I'm saying like there's no entrepreneurship in my blood. There's no business in my blood. My family, everybody works for people. Your me is a little different. If you don't have a business, like who are you in your family? But for
Hmm.
me, it's really starting without any knowledge previous in my brain. I wasn't brought up with business, nothing. So
Hmm.
it is really, really challenging. And like, yes, I smile and I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy, but I don't agree that people are always happy. It's just
Right.
not a thing.